everyone. So today we're going to check out a Yummyland doll. Now, the Yummyland dolls were around when I was in late middle school, early high school. I think actually just middle school. Yeah, I think I was in like 6th grade to 8th grade, and I wasn't really collecting dolls at the time. I was collecting like anime figures, so I wasn't really into the Yummylands. But I do remember seeing them on store shelves. But I never did get one until the reboot came out when I was collecting dolls. But I didn't really care much for the reboot dolls, so I ended up donating them to the thrift store later in life when I had to downsize my dolls. So I no longer have the reboot dolls to compare to one of the originals. But I had the Moxie Girls reboot Yummyland dolls for a while. I had a set of those, but I didn't really care for those that much. They were kind of small and they weren't really as cute as the originals as far as my opinion was. So I decided I would get one of the original Yummyland dolls to see if they were better quality than the reboot, and they actually are better quality than the reboot ones were. So that was actually a good thing, that I actually picked this doll up to check her out. So this doll is an original Yummyland doll. She's actually a large one. They didn't make too many large ones. I think they made maybe 4 or so large ones. So this is a large mint chocolate chip Yummyland original doll from I think 2006 to 2008 they made these. So they made these right around when I was in middle school, if that makes sense, you guys. So I'm kind of dating myself as being a little bit older, but that's okay. I was kind of young, but not really that much into dolls at the time when they made these. So I don't have memories of actually owning these. So this is a new thing for me. So, yes. So we have a Yummyland doll. So let's take a look at her face. As you can see, she has pretty big eyes, and there is some glitter eyeshadow on her eyes. Her eyes are green with some brown in them. She has glittery pink lips. She has black hair with bangs. Very nice. And she has a dress that is green with a brown kind of belt with a bow. It's kind of like a brown ribbon. And she has like a mesh overlay on her dress with some brown dots and some green tulle at the end. Now, I don't have her shoes or any of her accessories. She did come with a pet originally, I think, and things like that. But I don't have any of the other stuff. So all I got was a doll and the dress. But I didn't pay a lot of money, so I'm actually okay with that. These are pretty hard to get now because they've been discontinued for over 10 years now. So these are not the easiest dolls to obtain because they have been discontinued for quite some time now. So they're not the easiest dolls to obtain. But she does move at 5 points. She moves at the shoulder, the hip, and at the head. So, yeah. She moves at 5 points. The knees do not bend and click. I did try to test that and it did not work. So the knees do not move. So she has 5 points of articulation. The legs are rubbery, but the knees do not bend and click like I thought they might. But overall, she is a pretty big doll. She is, according to the commercial, 13 inches tall. So that's pretty tall. And she does actually have feet, which is a good thing because mine does not have shoes. So she does have actual feet. So unlike a Bratz doll or a Moxie, she actually has actual feet. So that is a good thing if you buy these dolls secondhand, that they actually do have feet. I'm not sure if the reboot ones had feet or if they had snap-on feet. I can't remember if they did or not, because I don't have them anymore, so I can't go check. But, yeah, the reboot ones were actually made out of a cheaper plastic, But this doll is actually made out of a pretty decent plastic. She's made out of pretty much the older Barbie vinyl. So I kind of like that. Or the older Bratz vinyl, I guess you could say. She's made out of a pretty decent plastic. Her head is pretty hard. But it's made out of a pretty decent vinyl-like plastic. She's not cheap at all feeling. She's pretty decently made. So she feels like a pretty decent weight. So this doll is a pretty decent quality as far as dolls go. I mean, she came out like over 10 years ago, so they actually did have some pretty decent quality dolls years ago. So quality on dolls has actually gone down, especially on Barbie. I've noticed that she's pretty hollow these days. But this doll is pretty good weight to her. Yep. So that is what I'd like to say about this doll. She does have painted on underwear. As you can see, she has painted on underwear. They are white and they're kind of frilly. So they did paint underwear on the doll. I guess in case you lose the dress, she doesn't look immodest. So she has painted on white underwear. She is just marked MGA on her. So yeah. She's marked MGA on her head. And she is marked MGA underneath the dress as well. I'll show you. So that if you are looking for legit ones, what you need to look for. See, she's marked TM and MGA. So that's what to look for if you are trying to figure out if the doll is legit or a fake. I don't know if they ever made fakes of these. I never saw fake ones, but you just never know. I wasn't sure if this was real or fake because she didn't have everything included. So I was kind of taking a chance, but she looked pretty legit to me. So I was just checking the neck stamps and things to make sure that I didn't get a fake one. But yeah, she's not a fake one. She is marked correctly. So yeah. But those are the things that you gotta check for if you are in the market for a doll. Sometimes you have to check the neck stamps and things like that. So yeah. Overall, pretty decent doll. Hair's pretty soft. I wish I had more of her accessories so I could do a more thorough review, but I don't. For the price I paid, probably worth the money. She's pretty nice. I paid $9 shipped, which isn't bad. She did come in a bag, but it didn't damage her in any way because she was bubble wrapped. So that was good. Yep. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this doll. So hopefully I will be able to get more of these at some point because this is really a cute doll. But we will see. I've never had one of these before, so part of me did want one of these when I was a teenager, but I wasn't sure if they weren't too babyish or not, so I didn't get one. But, you know, I guess you never say never, and you just never know what's going to happen in your life. You never know. So, you never know. So I have one now, so that's exciting. So I have an official original Yummy Land now. Pretty cool. I don't think I ever actually saw the big ones. I think I only saw the small ones. So this is actually really cool to have. So this is actually the large doll. I actually like this better than the small dolls because she's actually can probably wear Barbie clothes or something, and you can probably do more with her than you can a smaller one. Well, just my opinion. For like redressing and play, you could probably do more with the bigger ones. But just my opinion. I like the faces more on the bigger ones, but everybody's got their own opinion. So if you like the smaller ones better, that's fine. But I like the bigger ones. So we'll see. I might get some smaller ones too. We will see. But they're not exactly the easiest dolls to find. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye now.